All right, we're back here on the party. We're here with Thom Coombes. Tom's going to play us a few songs, I do believe.
Yeah.
He's caught.
Get caught?
Yep.
Caught
Yeah.
my computer there.
There we go.
Thank you.
This is live radio. This is how we do it. You know,
This is
technical
how we
difficulties 101. Yeah. Yeah.
Should I just jump into it?
Yeah,
Sure.
All right. This is a new one I wrote the other day. Tip of the hat, a wink and a nod. Some people think that they know more than a god, but it's just a facade. Who are they trying to fool? Well, I don't mind, just as long as they keep cool. From the basement to the back of the bar, some people can't face that they're not going far, and they act like they are. Who are they trying to fool? Well, I don't mind, just as long as they keep cool. And I know that in my own way I'm exactly the same. I write songs about the qualities I claim not to obtain, but I'm well versed in that game, so who am I trying to fool? Well, I don't mind, just as long as they sound cool. Yeah, it's a short new one. All right.
I was gonna say, you're gonna bring us up.
What? Yeah, here we are. Sorry. I'm just a little bit out of it tonight. It's okay.
Yeah. We
I am
came to
too.
the studio on time, so that's really throwing Warren off. Normally he's here like 3 hours early.
I'm usually here at like 3 o'clock, and I'm just,
Yeah.
just like sitting around, you know.
Like, man, I can't wait for the party to start. Only another 5 hours to go.
And now I'm like 5 minutes to the party. Oh no.
Yeah, I was outside for like 3 minutes, and I felt, like, oh, it's too late. They started without me.
Oh, we're not gonna let Tom in now.
Missed my chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I keep going? I brought my lyrics with me because I usually forget, when I'm nervous. Whenever I'm not playing for just myself, I usually forget my lyrics. And also I've been working on the RPM challenge.
Yeah.
Just like so many other people around. And so I've been trying to finish up all these new songs, and which basically means I can play all these unfinished songs. And I have completely forgotten everything I've written, everything, previously, written is, just not on my mind right now, so, I guess here's another one, that is newer, though. I can find things to do in my spare time, but I'd like to think that I'm a different kind of man with a plan you can get behind. An understood good feeling inside, everything comes together for better or worse. Sooner or later, a blessing is a curse. Just don't call me a priest and all I need is a nurse. Time, if and will surely spin reverse. Well, I'm not worried about your purse or your wallet. It's a blessing and a curse, no matter what you call it. If the days are worth repeating as a whole, then I've been competing for the leading role. But in the movie of my life, I move around like an extra. Come over to your table and ask, what can I get you? I got so much to tell you, but there's nothing to say. When the pen meets the paper, the words slip away, and I stutter and I stumble and I mutter and I mumble, and I fall and I fumble and I toss, I tumble and I tussle with a hustle and the bustle of this place. All I got is time, but I can hardly wait, so I took my best shot. It was a shot in the dark. It keeps me together and it pulls me apart. If we could see happiness laid out on a chart, it would move up and down with time like an arc. thanks if you come to the house that you made a home. We came here together when we built this alone, for reasons best left unknown. It's a riddle in the middle of a palindrome. Well, I can find things to do in my spare time, but I'd like to think that I'm a different kind of man with a plan you can get behind, an understood good feeling inside.
All right, we're back here on the party.
Yes, we are.
I'm your host, Warren Gordon.
And I'm Chelsea Skanes.
Did we do introductions?
No, we didn't.
We didn't. Well, here we are. This is us.
We are.
You can check us out on Facebook. You can check us out on Twitter. We're all over that. And I believe Tom is up on the Facebook as well. Your band.
Yeah, I am. Tom the Tomcats is where you'll find, I guess, my music. I'm here without the band today, though.
Yeah, I think the first time we had you on was, I think it was early last year. Wow, I think it was like April of May or last year.
It's still light out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean. Yeah, definitely a different time of the year.
Yeah, and I remember we discussed how it was kind of hard to find your Facebook fan page because it was, I think you had ampersand or something, Tom ampersand.
Yeah, it's
the Tomcats.
THOM ampersand. The Tomcats. Tomcats is spelled normally, but I guess I don't know why we do that. I'm just kind of stuck. I guess if you have to be like a pro at Googling to find us, get some Google skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So want to play some more music?
Yeah, sure. This song is called Above the Flood. I wrote it when I was talking to my buddy Chris George, who builds instruments. He was looking for a pallet to put in his basement so that I guess whenever it rained and his basement flooded, he wanted to be above the flood, and I thought that was a good song title. I thought it was being above the flood was always a good place to be, So I guess this one is for him. Forgot to change my page of lyrics. Is this mic on? Oh yeah, it is. Cool.
Yep.
Well, mistakes I keep making keep on taking their toll. Fall in love through no fault of their own. They pass by with a sigh and say we're getting old, and ask for forgiveness or to leave us alone. And when things get rough and the crowds start to shove, I'm always above the flood. Above the flood. Above the flood. I've got this friend who's been living on the road, and he keeps telling me that all phones lead to home, that yesterday feels like a lifetime ago. You can never really move on if you never let go, 'cause when things get rough and the crowds start to shove, above the flood. Above the flood. Above the flood. Yeah.
Cool.
That was Above the Flood.
I like that one.
Thank you.
Remember, we were down to the Eastern Edge Gallery, and you were down there, and you performed that song, I do believe.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was an interesting night.
Yeah, it was. Battle of the Beards or something they were saying down there.
Battle of the Beards.
Yeah.
And plaid.
I didn't have one. I still can't grow a beard yet. One of these days.
Yep.
I got a bald spot, I guess, on one side of my mustache, so I can only grow a handlebar on one side. And
Unique.
yeah, I guess, I can just try to, I don't know, do a comb over or something like that. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah. This one is called After the First Frost. I don't think I haven't done much with this one before. I kind of stopped playing it for a while. I don't know why. I like it. Yeah, so my band is putting out this album. The release date was supposed to be March, sometime in March, but it doesn't look like we'll have it ready by then. But not because it's not ready, but I don't think we're not ready, Like, or it's mainly my fault, actually. I've been, I don't know, diddly daddling, so
Doing RPMs.
Yeah. And, I don't think I'll have it ready by then, but it'll be out soon. So there's that, and the song is not from that, so I don't really know why I mentioned that. It's called After the First Frost. After the first frost, some get found and some get lost. Between the cold and the dark, in trying to find light from a spark. If the only thing that you may learn is that you're not as strong as you thought you were, then you may as well just head home, 'cause you won't learn a damn thing at all. It's gonna be a long haul. It's gonna be a long haul. After all, after the first frost, we're all lost. Don't know where, but you might hear that when all the leaves disappear, and the only thing left to the trees is the frost on the dogberries, it means it's gonna be a long haul. Gonna be a long haul. After all, after the first frost, and we're all lost. That the harvest is done, you should have finished what you begun. So it's either a famine or a feast, but it's all hard work, to say the least. It's gonna be a long haul, gonna be a long haul, after all, after the first frost, and we're all lost.
You're still hanging out here with Thom Coombes.
Yeah.
Tom's playing us some tunes. We're hanging out, and I believe we were in here last week. And were you listening last week?
I was not.
You're not?
Was, in the hospital.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I believe Boats were in here, and I believe they sang one of your songs.
Yeah. I was. My girlfriend has been in the hospital for a little while for a minor injury, I guess, or surgery, but just kind of been a pain having to stay in. But I got a text from Steve to tune in. I was not able to. I probably shouldn't have had my phone on in the hospital either. I'm not sure how strict that is anymore. But
yeah.
The Boats, they're a good band. Yeah. Both of them. Maybe I'm biased because they're both Len and Steve are in my band. So
yeah.
So I think they're a great band. Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
So I guess I'll hear that when it goes online.
Yeah. We'll be sure to post that up. It's been a bit of a busy week for us too.
Yeah.
We've been a bit slack with getting up videos and stuff and pictures. Right, tech support?
No. It's spring break. We'll forgive
spring break.
Things. Yes.
Midterm break, you mean?
Spring break.
Spring break is not until March, April.
Yeah.
We're taking a break to wait for spring.
What? It's Chelsea's new holiday.
The middle of February.
Middle of February.
Yeah. Spring break. Spring break. There's still snow out.
Yeah. So not new. May we've had snow before, so.
Yeah, but last year was we had a pretty good summer last year.
That's true.
I think we had pretty good temperatures around
really
April,
good
May.
summer last year.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool story. All right.
Wanna play some more songs
Yeah.
for us?
Exciting. Well, this will definitely make you yawn too. This is a song called "Turning 20." Sorry, I'm just gonna move that wire a little bit. Also, I'd like to take a moment to say hello to my buddy Tim in Halifax, who is listening. Hey Tim, hope all is well. Stay out of trouble. I went to the liquor store. I was like a kid in a candy store. I gave the clerk my change, and I asked what I could afford. And she passed me a flask, said don't drink this one too fast. Try to save some for tomorrow. Now it only takes a sip of tequila before it feels like a good idea to get back together again. So put on another pot of coffee. I can only hope that it's gonna stop me when you wake me up and you ask me what happened. Because down, deep down, I know how to drown. And deeper down, I hurt everyone that I care about. Everyone that I love and care about. Been to the back of the bar, been wondering where you are, till I could almost see the sun. How could I feel so empty when I am only 20 years young? Because down, deep down, I know how to drown. And deeper down, I hurt everyone that I care about. Everyone that I love and care about. It occurred to me then that I should have been on the Hangover show on Sunday, which is probably, I think that was written when the day I turned 20. I wrote, or the first draft was written when the day I turned 20. Anyway, it was that was probably a hangover day. But yeah. So this song is not about hangovers. Yeah, this song is called Other Cities. Spending... where? Can I do that? That's fine. I mean, if I can hold it with my foot, that wire, that would be great.
As long as it still works.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I've been recording my friend Scrambled Megs, and for some reason, like, my microphones keep picking up radio signals, and I've been talking to a lot of people about it, trying to figure out what will stop that from happening. And no one's got like anything that works like all the time, but you get some weird advice and from people who that they tried everything when they tell you, like, oh, if you wrap your guitar in tinfoil, it should slow it down. Or, I had to crawl into a ball, and when we were recording, fetal position and lay down by, I guess, Megan Harnum's of Scrambled Megs, her feet. And when I did that, the radio signals stopped coming through, and I knew one guy who had to play bass lying down on his back in the corner of the room for the radio signals to go away. I think it's because all the houses in St. John's are really old wiring and stuff like that. Yeah. But so this foot holding up the wire is nothing. I've done this hundreds of times. All right, cool. So I'm gonna do an instrumental because I'm forgetting my lyrics, so this will hopefully solve that problem. That was called Old Stomping Grounds. I wrote it after, I think, listening to a lot of Peter Narvaez, who I guess he's probably spent a lot of time in here. Shortly after his death, I wrote that song. I didn't know him or anything, but I liked his music a lot. I wish I had gotten a chance to talk to him. Or I guess I had chances, I just never did. But so here's my last song. It's called Tourist Town in the Winter. And I guess I should also tell you that we're playing at La Vanya as a band, not just me, but Tom and the Tomcats. So if you get a chance to come out to that festival to check us out, or any of the other great acts, that'd be appreciated. So we're very excited about that. So spread the word of La Vanya. They're doing good work, bringing in all these cool artists, into St. John's. So thanks, guys. This song is called Tourist Town in the Winter. Been packing forever, I'm never ready to leave, and time came on quicker than I could believe. And then I wonder, what am I to do with these? I'm a tourist town in the winter. You're a city that never sleeps. I'm a tourist town in the winter. There's nothing here for me but memory. Been taken down all these photos from the wall. If you took them from me, I wouldn't notice at all. But when I tuck them away, I fret and I stall. I'm a tourist town in the winter. You're a city that never sleeps. I'm a tourist town in the winter. There's nothing here for me but memory. Going through the motions, and I was only there. You're a broken record, I'm a broken record player. We talked of nothing and pretended to care. I'm a tourist town in the winter. You're a city that never sleeps. I'm a tourist town in the winter. There's nothing here for me but memory. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, Tom, for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
And check you guys out at the Lonnie Vanya. Is that your next show?
It's not our next show. We're playing on March 8th. It was supposed to be our CD release, but I don't think it will be.
Okay.
But I think there'll be a show at the Ship on the 8th. But
cool.
More importantly, I think Lanya Vanya. So I don't know who we were playing with on either events, but I'm sure it'll be very good.
Awesome. So check out Tom and the Tomcats on Facebook. Tom, THOM, ampersand the Tomcats, and check out their new album coming out very soon.
Very soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Tom.
Thanks. See ya.